For number 6, we have a segment FG that's rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. So we are at the origin. So we're going to be holding it here and spinning it counterclockwise. Remember, think about a clock. Counterclockwise is the way the clock does not go. So that means if you're thinking about a clock, you got to go backwards. So we're going to be going in that direction as counterclockwise about the origin. Okay, so we have some points. F is at -3, so this is my point F. It's not labeled on my picture. My G is 5, 2. That's my G. Okay, so I need to rotate this and see where the resulting points are. Okay, so we do have a rule. Now remember, you can get your patty paper, right? You can put your patty paper on top. You can trace your XY axis and you can get this line, right? Oopsie. Trace all that stuff I just did in yellow. And then you can spin it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Remember, counterclockwise is basically when you're moving this line to that line. That's it, right? So it's 1/4 of the way. So if you were to hold it in the middle, spin it from there to there. And where would this land? You could probably envision it's going to land over here somewhere, right? When you're moving it over there. Okay, so we want to, but we also have a rule. So since I'm not going to try to do the patty paper on this video, like I tried that other problem, that was a hot mess. So I'm going to go ahead and use the rule, which is XY. So our rule for 90 degrees counterclockwise is going to be XY to -y, comma X. Okay, so that means we're going to take the X coordinate and just put it in this spot. So our first original X is going to go in the second position. And then our Y is going to go into the first position, but we're going to change his sign. So remember, when you have this, it just means to change the sign. So if it was positive, it becomes negative. If it was negative, it becomes positive. Because you want the negative of whatever Y was. Okay, so first, let's figure out where our original F and G are. So this F is, obviously they said, is at -3, 4. And this G is at 5, 2. I like to put out my picture. So let's take this F and do some converting. So my original point is -3, 4. Okay, so remember what we're going to do. We're going to take this X and we're going to put it in the second position over here. So that means that we're going to be putting a -3 in this position. See how we just put him in that position. Now we have to take this Y and put him here, but we have to change his sign. So we're going to take the Y and we're going to put the Y here and change the sign of him. Change the sign. So that's going to be a -4 now. So our new point is going to be at -4, 3. So let's go -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and -3, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be my new F prime, which makes sense because I'm moving him 90 degrees counterclockwise. So this is 1/4 of the way around. So that does look like it's a good spot for him. He's F prime. Okay, let's do it to G. G is 5, 2. So remember what the rule says. We're going to take this one that's in the X position and just put him in the second position over there. So this is going to be a 5 right here. We don't do anything to his sign. And then we take the 2 and we put it here, but we do have to change his sign. So we put the 2 in this spot and change his sign so he becomes a -2 now. So my new G prime is going to be at -2, 5. So that's -2 and then up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my G. So my new segment is going to be over here. Now remember, I would always draw it. Does it look like it's the same size and shape? Yes, he looks pretty much even. Does it look like I moved him 90 degrees? Yeah, so he looks pretty good. Now let's see what kind of question they're asking us to answer. So it says, what are the coordinates of the image of F? Now remember, image is the second picture, right? The picture after you've done the transformation. So even though it doesn't say F prime here, When you say image of f, that means the exact same thing as f prime, because remember, prime is the image, the second one. So it is asking for f prime, even though it says image of f. That means the same thing. So we're going to be giving this answer right here. So the answer of f prime was this point, which is -4, -3. Remember, make sure you're doing all of the questions on the right as you go.